tonight, a Tampa Bay couple is organizing a march on the state capitol to protest against Florida's homeowners associations. The couple, Paul and Brandy Miller, became so fed up with their HOA, they filed a lawsuit starting HOA reform Facebook groups, and they're now reaching out to elected leaders.
We need to band together. You know, we can defeat this. We can make this right if we band together.
The Millers contacted I-Team investigator Adam Walser and shared their story after seeing his extensive reporting on problems with other Florida HOAs.
But there's always this looming dark cloud. You know, when I come home in the evening and I turn and I go through that gate.
Paul and Brandy Miller say that dark cloud comes from their HOA.
I've been on the verge of tears a lot. I wish I could take this home and pick it up and move it somewhere else.
The Millers say the problem comes from inside the gate.
We're on high alert.
Yeah, we feel like the outsiders looking in.
The Odessa neighborhood's HOA has 3 board members. State records show each has served on the board for more than 20 years.
When do you guys have board of director elections?
We don't.
When the Millers bought their home, they asked a director if they could put up a fence.
And he said, you know, fences aren't allowed, as he stood in front of the neighbor's fence across the road from us.
Paul says the director also told him sheds weren't allowed. Then a new shed arrived down the street. And Paul says the same director told another neighbor to get rid of his new landscaping.
And he couldn't have these because it was a hedge.
And it blocked the view of his house.
And it blocked the view of the home.
Meanwhile,
and then you have this. This is the front of his home.
So you feel like this is kind of selective enforcement of the rules and covenants and bylaws here?
We've had a lot of selective enforcement.
Paul filed a lawsuit against his HOA, Keystone Park Colony Homeowners Association, in Pasco County Circuit Court, alleging the board was enforcing rules that do not exist and targeted him with unauthorized restrictions while allowing others in the community to operate freely. A hearing is scheduled for next month. We contacted the HOA's president and attorney, but didn't hear back.
I cannot park my own truck in my own driveway.
The Millers reached out to us because of our reporting on HOA problems in recent years.
It's an abuse of power, for sure.
Homeowners in a Wesley Chapel neighborhood said their vehicles were towed for expired tags in the middle of the night.
31 vehicles expired, and I figured 10 of them.
At Carrollwood, community received 6-figure legal bills over HOA elections.
Yeah, hour upon hour upon hour upon hour, it becomes a sticking point real quickly.
$200,000 would do a whole lot in this community,
It
right?
sure would.
And our investigation into the arrest of a Riverview mom got national attention. She spent 7 days in jail after her HOA sued her over brown grass, and she missed a court hearing.
There was no bond, so I couldn't even go home to my family. I sat in there for 7 days, 7 days in the jailhouse, you know, like a criminal.
We were told we were going to be able to use that.
The Millers say they spent 7 years fighting their HOA.
Before you moved into this neighborhood, did you have any idea there were problems with HOAs?
No, never. I never dreamed there would be this issue.
We got to the point where we said, we're going to sell.
Even that came with difficulties when their realtor put up a for sale sign.
Within an hour, she got a call from a board of director telling her she had 24 hours to take the sign down.
We uncovered the HOA bylaws specifically allow for sale signs. After several months, their realtor gave up, writing, quote, at least 5 serious buyers walked away due to issues with the HOA. Paul took a class and became a licensed community association manager, learning Florida's HOA law inside out. He filed that lawsuit in June and started 2 groups on Facebook called HOA Reform League and HOA Reform League Florida, where thousands of people sound off about HOA issues.
We want everyone to know that there's help available and that you don't have to deal with that. You're not alone.
We really want everyone to band together and it to be a positive change for, if not only Florida, hopefully nationwide.
The Millers are calling their followers to action, planning a march on the state capitol on November 15th, complete with food trucks and entertainment. They're hoping to unite some of the estimated 9.5 million Floridians who live in HOA communities.
Once people start seeing, wow, there is a lot of people dealing with this stuff, I think we're going to have a louder voice.
The Millers say they're pushing for major changes and less power for HOAs, which would help them and other Floridians feel more at home.
How nice it would be just to be able to make this stroll, to make, to do a walk like this for me and my wife every now and then.
Y'all don't do it every night?
No, we don't do it at all.
Reporting from Odessa, I'm I-Team investigator Adam Walser with photojournalist Matt McGlashan, Tampa Bay 28.
We reached out to the HOA's president and attorney, but did not hear back. For links to the Millers' Facebook groups and more information about their planned demonstration, go to our website right here, tampabay28.com/iTeam. There you can also leave a message for our investigators, including Adam. If you have any concerns about your HOA, we read all of your submissions.